Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another trailer reaction. This is for the official reveal trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is the sequel to the fantastic game Jedi Fallen Order, a game that I actually have right here. I've beaten that game twice and I think it's fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite Star Wars games to come out in a long while, and I'm very excited that the sequel is coming. The only thing I know is that it's set like 5 years after the first one, so it's roughly taking place around the same time as like the Obi-Wan show was taking place. I don't think that we would see some sort of like crossover between those, but if we did, that'd be pretty rad. I know they've showed off like a cinematic announcement for this before, and there's this dude that's like in this like cryo chamber. We don't know anything about him yet. I know Cal Kestis has like a little bit of a beard or a little bit of stubble in this one, so he's a tiny bit older. I don't know, I'm just, I'm excited to see what they got brewing for this one and what's going to be new. I'm probably going to be playing this game on the channel. I've started to dive a little bit more into gaming on the channel a little bit. Currently I'm playing through God of War Ragnarok, so that's a lot of fun. If you enjoy that game and you enjoy this channel, you should watch those gameplays because they're a ton of fun for me to make. But they don't get a ton of views, so and that makes sense. This is generally a reaction channel, but I'm trying to add a little bit more variety to it. So if you're interested in that, definitely check those out. If you're interested in Star Wars, which I've been watching tons of Star Wars stuff on the channel, and you like gaming, then stick around for when I play this game. But yeah, I've been talking too much. They put this trailer out at the Game Awards last night, which some kid got arrested. Apparently some like alt-right troll kid got arrested after that, so that's fun. But the game looks good from what I've heard, so we're gonna check out this trailer. Before we jump into it, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, and then if you want to support me financially, consider checking out my Patreon. It's linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's check out the official reveal trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
The order is gone.
Ooh.
I was betrayed.
Who's talking?
I trusted most.
Is it this person? Who is this person?
I will not be imprisoned again.
Who are you, though?
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
Hey! Got a haircut. Nice. And we can... Who is this?
A Jedi.
Oh, are these those like bounty hunters that came after us in the first game?
Why his kind are supposed to be dead.
It's like a Mandalorian bounty hunter almost. This march. Okay, cool.
After all we've done, the Empire has only grown stronger.
That was a rad finisher. Oh, new friend?
Thanks, Bode.
Hello.
Part of the job, Custis.
Oh, tag team. Wonder if that means we get companions in this.
Not now that we have this.
Okay, that's the guy that was in the
As long as we fight.
tube. Excellent. Oh, cross guard. Let's go. March 17th. Oh, I feel like so many things are coming out at that time. Pre-order now. I will be pre-ordering this because the first one was rad, so I trust that the second one will also be rad. Let's read the actual description of the game in the comment, or not in the comments, in the description box. Picking up 5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor is a third-person narrative-driven action-adventure game from Respawn Entertainment. Developed in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, Star Wars Jedi Survivor will be available. Okay, yeah, we knew that. Continue Cal's journey. No longer a Padawan, Cal has come into his own and grown into a powerful Jedi Knight. Carrying the memories and expectations of the Jedi Order with him, his crusade against the Empire has only become more perilous. The dark times are closing in. With enemies new and familiar surrounding him, Cal will need to decide how far he's willing to go to save those closest to him. Go beyond your training. The cinematic combat system returns with additional force abilities and new lightsaber fighting styles. That's very interesting. I wonder if they maybe took a little, not hint, but took a little slice of Ghost of Tsushima's pie and maybe incorporated some of that combat, because Ghost of Tsushima had a really cool thing where you could switch like your stance, your sword stance, and it was more effective against certain enemies depending on what type of stance you were using. So that would be interesting if they applied a tiny bit of that to this game. Creatively leverage all these skills to strategically take on an expanded host of enemies. That's cool, some more enemies. Sizing up strength and weaknesses while cleverly utilizing your training to overcome your opponents and solve the mysteries that lay in your path. Explore an untamed galaxy. Discover new planets and familiar frontiers in the Star Wars galaxy, each with unique biomes, challenges, and enemies. Master new skills, equipment, and abilities that will augment the way you explore, fight, and roam. With larger areas to explore and more to discover off the beaten path, players who adventure beyond the horizon will find hidden rewards. So that's pretty cool that we're going to get new planets to explore and new gear to explore. They showed off, it looked like not like a, kind of like a grappling hook, but it like shot out. So that should increase some of the explorability of planets and a little bit of like the climbing mechanisms that were in the first one. I feel like Cal was pretty mobile in the first game, but adding in more tools and more force abilities that will make him even more mobile and agile and stuff, that should be a lot of fun. A couple things I'm curious about the story, like what the overall story is going to be, like, and what happened to seemingly most of the other members of the Mantis crew, because we had, what's her face? I don't remember her name. But she was kind of like the master, like our teacher last time, who had left in shame the Jedi Order, or she was hiding because her apprentice was the main villain that became the Inquisitor that Darth Vader just melted at the end of the last game. But they escaped Vader at the end and got away, and they chose not to make the Jedi holocron like public, like they destroyed it, if I remember correctly, or at least they didn't put the info out there. But she shaved her head in this, and she's got like tats, and she's looking rad, honestly. And then the pilot, what's his name again? It starts with a G. What's happened with him? We saw a shot of the ship crashing. We don't know if the crew is in that ship or what's the deal going on there. And then the witch girl from Dathomir, Marin, I think her name is. Everyone wanted her and Cal to be like in a relationship after the first one. And I didn't see her, so I'm curious, what's going on with all those folks. The guy in the tube, the healing tube, not Banta tube, internet. What is it? The healing tube. It starts with a B. I'm blanking on names today. I think Cal got him out, but then he looks like he's the main villain. And he said the order's gone. I was betrayed. Like, what? Who is he? Is he a former Jedi? Is he like a former Sith? Possibly. Maybe he was like, his story is like ties into Acolyte. Maybe he was brought in and involved in the takedown of the Jedi Order, or he was supposed to be, and then he got betrayed by one of the other Sith and then put in this tube and never got reawoken, and so he's like, what the frick? I was supposed to be part of this. now he's just gonna hunt down the remaining Jedi. I don't know. Maybe he was part of the Jedi. Maybe he was like a temple guard, like the first Inquisitor was, or the Grand Inquisitor was. I'm very curious to see, you know, what the main story is. But it looks rad. We make a friend, it looks like, and he calls Cal like Bud, and they do like tag team finishers. That's interesting. I wonder if he'll be like a companion throughout the game. Maybe they're gonna incorporate some gameplay elements from games like God of War and God of War Ragnarok, where they had kind of like a partner throughout most of the game that you could introduce elements of their combat into it. That would be super fun. And then Cal has a cross guard on his lightsaber, kind of like Kylo Ren. That's pretty rad. Dang, man, I don't know. This game looks dope. Comes out on March 17th, and I'm going to be playing it on the channel. So in March, definitely be on the lookout for a gameplay walkthrough of this game, because I love Star Wars and I love video games, so I'm super thrilled to play this when it comes out. But yeah, definitely let me know all your guys' thoughts on it. Are you excited for this game to come out? Are you gonna play it when it comes out? What system are you gonna play it on? I'm personally gonna be playing it on PS5. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me play this game or other games. I'm playing God of War Ragnarok right now, so if you like that game, go watch those videos, please. It would mean a lot to me. Otherwise, if you want to consider supporting me, check out my Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.